All right, guys, so I got enough comics to do a full video this week. Usually, lately, I've been having to wait like 2 weeks or so because I just don't have enough to do a decent-sized video with. A lot of the times, the comics are decent enough where I really don't have much to say about them except like a brief, yeah, they're good. So I've been doing these videos where I just go over everything that I buy on Wednesday and then I read them. I read these over the past 2 days and now I'm ready to talk about them. So, got 6 books here, hit or miss. Could start here with Magneto. So this book was teased. Yeah, this is gonna be the big X-Men book. You got to pick up Magneto because you're gonna learn a lot about what's going on, and it's gonna have ramifications for all the X-Men titles. He literally just hangs out with Namor, and they fight a Kraken, and this is all because Magneto wants to get this island for Emma Frost because she asked him to get an island, and that's what he does. And at the end of the issue, we see her island that he builds for her. He builds her this house. That's it. It's an incredible waste of $5. All of these giant-size books that they've put out have been kind of terrible. I haven't really liked them. They've been a waste of money. The problem with X-Men, unfortunately, is that, they've just flooded the market with X-Men books. Not all of these are good. A handful of them are okay. The problem is they all talk to each other, which means if you want to find out what's going on, you kind of do need to read this. And it's unfortunate because she'll just be like, yeah, thanks for that island, Magneto, and you won't know that he gave her that island unless you read this $5 book. So that's the problem. Venom, still pretty good. This is the beginning of a new arc. They're, of course, getting ready for Noel, who's showing up. Interesting because the Maker is in it, and he's using the Ultimate Universe symbiote, which is pretty cool to see him use. They go to see Maker, of course, because Venom is trying to figure out how to help his son because they know that Noel is coming and stuff like that. But the Maker ends up going back to the Ultimate Universe, which is pretty cool. You get to see something happen there. I don't know if that's going to turn into anything or not, but that's a pretty cool tease. So maybe we'll get to see what happened in the Ultimate Universe. I don't know, but I'm interested in that. And then I believe Eddie Brock wakes up in Spider-Man 2099's world. I'm not sure. I could be wrong. Who knows? He's not in the 616. So that's what's going on there. I like this book. It's been pretty consistently good. One of the few Marvel books that I've generally enjoyed, even though Donny Cates has kind of got a huge head now. I think his Noel event's going to be crap, like his Absolute Carnage event was. But he is good at telling one single story. He's not a good epic storyteller, I got to tell you. So far, Power Rangers is pretty good. This series is ending at number 55, and then they're doing 2 books. Power Rangers, which is going to have the Omega Rangers, and then there's going to be Mighty Morphin, which is going to have the traditional team with what looks like Draken as a Green Ranger. Now, I don't know how that's going to happen. They do tease the Green Chaos Emerald coming back, and Lord Zed uses that to turn the old Rita minions of this Babu, and I forget the one guy's name, and Finkster and Goldar, and he turns them into the Dark Rangers. I'm going to guess that Green Chaos Energy Crystal, which you can see right there, is how they're going to recharge the Green Power Coin or something, and they're probably going to give it to Lord Draken, who is more, I could almost promise you he's that, if you've seen the preview art, there's a picture, who's the mysterious Green Ranger? It's more than likely going to be Draken. I don't see who else it would be. They have him looking all evil. It's a cool costume, though. If you ever saw that, I forget the name, it's like that Death Battle show where they have like certain comic book characters face off from different, franchises. They had one where they had the Green Ranger versus Ryu from Street Fighter, and it really does look like that design. It's pretty cool looking. So I'm looking forward to that. This book has been I mean, all the Power Rangers books are consistently good. So looking forward to the future of that. And then, of course, there's the amazingly boring Spider-Man. Apparently that whatever his centipede guy, I forget his name because he barely shows up, but they've been teasing him for 44 issues, is coming back soon, as is Norman Osborn as the Green, not as the Green Ranger, as the Green Goblin. So I'm going to stick around a little bit longer, but man, Nick Spencer is a slow storyteller. Some of this has been pretty good, but it just drags on. 44 issues. Get to the point already, Nick Spencer. And it looks like he's bringing in these people. Man, I didn't know there were so many female knockoffs of Spider-Man. There's so many. Silk is the worst one. Oh, Dan Slott sucks. I'm sorry. She wears a bandana. What a cheap thing. But anyway, I guess they're going to be all in there. Issue 45 is supposed to be the reveal for that centipede guy, from what I remember. So I hope that's the next issue, because, man, this is just dragged on. Then I picked this up. This is like free comic book day X-Men. And they're teasing that stupid Tens of Swords thing, which is the dumbest concept that I've ever heard of. The art's good in it, though. This is the big thing, 10 of Swords. So that's going to be stupid. I'm going to actually probably drop X-Men for this run because it just sounds dumb, and Tina Howard is writing it. Tina Howard, not a very good writer in my opinion. She's very, very hit or miss, and I think this idea is stupid. The X-Men with swords, okay? I'll try like one issue. If it doesn't grab me in that one issue, I'm done. And I'll just take a hiatus, because you have to buy like 40 books to follow it. I'm good on that. And then finally, Death Metal. This book, I'm not digging it. I'm gonna give it one more issue. I don't know what's going on, because Scott Snyder writes like these crazy elaborate plots that are just not for me. I've never really been a big fan of his writing, except for the Court of Owls stuff. Other than that, like, I've always just found him hit or miss. Like, look at this. Look at all this. And then, of course, the stupid source wall, which he's obsessed with, that dumb source wall. I can't stand that source wall. I cringe every time I see it. And then look at this. Look at the villain that's going to show up. Look at this stupid concept. Look at this. I'm going to make this for the thumbnail, this dumb-looking thing. It's supposed to be a robot that's Wonder Woman, Batman, and Superman. This has got to be the dumbest-looking thing I've ever seen. This is silly. I just don't care for this guy's stuff. I've tried, and I've tried, and I've tried. He's been telling this dumb source wall story for like 3 years, and I just cannot get into it. I am bored with this book. If you like it, that is cool with me, but I think it is silly and stupid. For some reason, the Batman Who Laughs has Dr. Manhattan's body. Like, what was even the point of Doomsday Clock for him to become Dr. Manhattan? I really don't understand anything that's going on. I don't know who this chick is. Like, what books did I miss? And I don't care to go back and read the books that I missed, because I think this book sucks. So I really don't feel like getting caught up. I think this book is terrible. Why does the Batman Who Laughs why does he become Dr. Manhattan? Out of nowhere, he gets Dr. Manhattan's body. I don't understand. I thought Wally West had Batman, or I thought he had Dr. Manhattan's powers. I don't know what's going on with this book, and I really don't care to find out. I'll give it one more issue. After that, I'm done. So this is trash to me. X-Men is about to become boring. Spider-Man is a drag-ass book. Power Rangers is still pretty solid, and it just doesn't stop being good. Venom is pretty good, and this Magneto book is pretty trash. The art's good, though. I just don't. You're paying $5 for Magneto to get an island. It's pointless. You could do a lot. This is what sucks with Marvel. Their editors are trash. Like, you need to tell these people no. Tell Hickman no. This book is stupid. Anyway, that's pretty much it. You got any recommends that you want me to check out? Leave them in the comments, and I will maybe pick that book up and give it a shot. Other than that, thanks for watching. Subscribe. Make sure you still subscribe. Leave a comment. Throw a like up. Share the video. And I will see you on the next one. Peace.